Number 10. Spoilers.
Surprises used to be one of WWE's best tools. It doesn't matter if they take place within a story or if they are a shocking superstar return. A good surprise is always a reward for wrestling audiences. Surprises were also much easier to pull off before the age of the internet. Although social media has made the world smaller, it also leads to massive spoilers. It's nearly impossible to be a WWE fan today without having at least one big-time surprise spoiled by the internet or social media. For example, Uncle Howdy should have been a massive surprise for WWE fans, but reports of Bo Dallas backstage have sucked some of the life out of the great story.
Number 9. The lack of pay-per-view event power.
The WWE archive is now more accessible than ever thanks to the inclusion of streaming. The days of investing in DVDs and VHS tapes to relive the timeless memories of Hulk Hogan or Stone Cold Steve Austin are long gone. The age of streaming has also forced pay-per-views to become premium live events. It's fantastic that you don't have to spend $60 to see a story conclude, but the stories have suffered due to the loss of pay-per-view events. After WrestleMania 1, most WWE storylines were paid off at pay-per-view events. This forced WWE Creative to create stories that would intrigue audiences enough to fork out extra money to watch pay-per-views like SummerSlam or Backlash. Since there is no pressure to sell pay-per-views, certain events on the calendar are there merely for the sake of being there.
Number 8. No entrance videos.
Along with great entrance music, the WWE was well known in the 1990s and 2000s for the highlight footage that played on the Titantron when a wrestler entered the arena. The WWE has changed the highlight videos to an animated backdrop to blend in with the giant LED sets. That is fun but much less exciting. It makes entrances feel far more manufactured and inorganic, along with some generic theme songs that some superstars receive just to make things worse. To this day, we still have no idea why WWE fired their legendary music producer Jim Johnson.
Number 7. Raw is too long.
In 2012, Raw became a 3-hour television program. 3 hours is way too long for a weekly show of any kind. For Raw specifically, 3 hours is a bad idea, because it adds a ton of fat to the television program. Wrestling shows can be difficult to book in general, never mind every week on a 3-hour basis. There is almost always an hour of content on Raw that could easily be cut. While Triple H has done a lot to make the show more enjoyable, fans will still really feel the length of the show. Jim Ross has even criticised the move in the past.
Number 6. The power of rumours.
The era of social media and the internet has not only led to spoilers, but has also led to rumours that carry way more weight than they should. A Twitter or internet rumour can lead to endless unnecessary speculation by fans. It's also tough to tell what is a rumour and what's been confirmed as fact. Dirt sheets used to be a weekly or monthly occurrence. In modern WWE, dirt sheets are an endless cycle of mostly unsustained claims. For example, the WWE was sold to Saudi Arabia for a few hours according to the rumour mill in 2023, leading to a barrage of fake media headlines.
Number 5. Lack of title defences.
The WWE's World Championships were different from other major belts in MMA and boxing because they were defended often on WWE television. They felt like prizes that were precious because they could go away at any moment. The modern-day Roman Reigns and Brock Lesnar era of the WWE has featured much fewer title defences. Long title reigns aren't a bad thing, but few title defences are. It makes the world titles just seem inaccessible instead of valuable, especially over on the Raw brand, where the United States titles had to take centre stage.
Number 4. Brand supremacy debates.
Ever since the Monday Night Wars and the demise of WCW, some fans have begged for competition between two top-tier wrestling companies. In all truth, the WWE hasn't had competition since WCW. Impact Wrestling and AEW are great, but they aren't an entire industry on their own at the level of WWE. AEW, of course, do have potential, but are still a far way behind the WWE. Modern wrestling features too much comparison among wrestling companies, which is a waste of time and a remnant of a great era of wrestling. The age of social media has intensified these pointless debates, as proven when TNA moved to Monday nights in 2010 to try and compete against WWE Raw.
Number 3. Scandals away from the ring.
Vince McMahon's scandal away from the WWE has been one of the biggest wrestling scandals of all time. No one ever thought Vince would step down until all of this happened. It's never fun for wrestling fans to have to give their opinions on sexual misconduct and the ethics of the founder of the WWE when they tune in to watch Raw or SmackDown. The scandals away from the WWE about CTE and unions make modern wrestling more instantly political than ever before.
Number 2. Predictability.
The WWE is rare in terms of the kind of content it creates. It's difficult to create wrestling storylines and matches that haven't been done by the company itself at one time or another. Although great moments do happen, for any long-time fan, at least half the show is too predictable. Triple H shook things up when he first became head of creative, but a few months after his arrival, predictable segments also returned.
Number 1. PG content.
The Attitude and Ruthless Aggression eras featured blood, chair shots and a ton of risky content. It's often considered the good old days of wrestling for modern audiences. Today, the WWE features PG-friendly content that restrains the company that built its legacy with over-the-top segments and insane statements. The WWE's family-friendly filter has held back a ton of great segments like The Fiend, Matt Riddle's extracurricular activities, and WWE heels in general. The PG era appears to be here for the foreseeable future, despite rumours in late 2022, with Triple H himself stating he thinks that the company has surpassed the point of needless bloodshed or gore when asked about the possible return of blood being shown on WWE TV.
Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe for more wrestling content.